Hey lovelies, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to be having a bit of a sharing moment. We're going to be going over the part-time YouTuber tag. So if you want to know a little bit more about my life and about my zone in the YouTube world, this will be a great way to get to know a little bit more of those things. And I'm so excited to be doing this as a collaboration. I am very excited to be doing this video in collaboration with Kelly from KBellaBeauty. I was so pumped when Kelly asked me to do this video with her. You guys, Kelly is one of the most sweet, wonderful women here on YouTube, and I think that maybe comes from her background because she is born Midwestern. She is from Michigan, but is now living in Texas. So she's sort of got that Midwestern root with that Southern charm, right? We're gonna go with that. And Kelly has a background in education, which you can really see come through in her videos because I think she is very good at relaying information. She's so real and relatable, and you guys know that is something that I love. Those are truly the people that I love to watch, where you're just like sitting down talking to a friend about makeup, right? Kelly has a very, I would say, sophisticated, neutral vibe to her. Like, she definitely steers a little bit more into the neutral world, and she just always looks so pretty, like pretty and polished, but not in that unapproachable way. Does that make sense? And she's actually been on YouTube for a while. She did take a little break to have her beautiful daughter, and so she is back now, and I have been truly loving her channel. So make sure that you go ahead and head over to her channel after this. I will have her video linked down below. Please go give her a follow. Tell her I said hi. If we haven't met, my name is Kelly, and I am a professional hair and makeup artist, and here on YouTube I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to hit subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss out on those future videos. So, do you want to know a little bit about my part-time YouTuber life? Let's get right into it. All right, so we have 8 questions that we will be talking about today. And the first one is, what is your main gig? Do you work full-time? Are you a student, a parent? Spill the beans. So, yes, I do work full-time. If you guys listen to my intro, I am a professional hair and makeup artist. So yes, I am a hairdresser. I do have my own salon studio here in Wisconsin. I am also a national educator and trainer for John Paul Mitchell System. So I am usually behind the chair at my salon. I would say an average of 4 to 5 days a week. And then depending on what's needed, I travel for Paul Mitchell doing education. And now as a trainer, I will also be training other educators. So in the normal world, like right now, obviously traveling is really not happening, but normally I would be doing that as well. And it really just kind of depends and fluctuates throughout the year. So there are times that I'm gone for days, there's times that I'm just gone for an afternoon. So my schedule really is not like a consistent schedule, so it sort of is flexible and bends to what is needed. All right, so question number 2 is, what made you want to start YouTube? So if I'm gonna be real with you guys, I had wanted to have a beauty YouTube channel for a very long time. I've probably been watching YouTube, I don't know, for 7 or more years at this point. I don't even remember, but it was something that I wanted to get into, and I was like kind of shying away from it. Just, it's a lot to put yourself out there. But I actually started my YouTube channel a few years ago, mostly as a platform to be able to upload longer hair tutorials to, because I had started building my Instagram channel for my professional hair. So what that is, by the way, Kelly Rettenberger, if you do want to give me a follow over there. But I started the Kelly Rettenberger Instagram account, and at that time, Instagram did not have IGTV. So the longest video that you could upload was 60 seconds. And some tutorials sped up to be 60 seconds can be really hectic. So I wanted a place to be able to drop my longer videos so that people could watch those. So I was like, okay, I can do this hair thing. I'm gonna pop this up, and then that way I could share the links to people who wanted to watch those tutorials. So it really was probably the last year that I really started developing my makeup side of my channel. So, and that is really something that I focus more towards. I do want to do some hair things for you guys, but I do tend to focus it towards train. We're just gonna talk over the train. I'm just doing it. So I do really want to focus this more in skincare and makeup. And it's funny because I was watching the originator of this tag, which I'm sorry that I hadn't mentioned her yet. I'll make sure to have her down in the link below. So this tag was started by Monica Adriana, and I noticed that she was talking in her video about she is in the book publishing world, and then she started out kind of having books in beauty, and she found, she's like, you know what? my main job is books, I kind of want to have something separate. And for me, that was really it. I'm so involved in the hair world and I do so much in the hair world that I wanted to have a different avenue and something else that I could bring to you guys. That doesn't mean that there aren't going to be some sprinkles of some hair involved, but yes, so I do mostly have beauty on my channel now, and it really has been, like I said, within the last year. At first, I was really trying to make sure that I would have a consistent one video a week up, and then it was funny because with the pandemic and the shutdown, I had so much time that I was like, oh, I'm gonna upload all the time, and I didn't. It actually wasn't until I started going back to work that I really like got a fire lit under me and have been doing it. So I would say it's probably been since May of 2020 that I really got my channel going. So that's a long answer to that question, and I think I went like way more into that than that question asked. So I started my channel to be able to upload hair tutorials and was sort of avoiding doing more beauty content out of fear, and here I am, I've just thrown myself into it. That's the shorter answer. Oh, I guess I should have seen what number 3 is. So number 3 is, what is your channel about? Do you stick to one niche or will you cover a few? So see the previous long rambly answer, you should see that. I will mostly be doing makeup, skincare with a little bit of hair sprinkled in. I have also done a little bit of lifestyle and I enjoy that. I actually like content creators if they have something that they really want to share, even if they are a primarily beauty focused channel. If they want to throw in a few things that they've really been enjoying, I like that because I feel honestly like I have a relationship with the people that I watch. You know, it's sort of like if your friend were to call you and be like, oh my gosh, just got this new mop, like it's super awesome. Like I would actually really enjoy that. That just shows how old I'm getting that I get excited about mops. Wow. But you know, whatever it is, if it's candles or if it's cleaning, if it's, you know, like snacks, I'm all about the food. So when I find some of those things, I will probably share some with you too, but mostly we'll be here working on makeup and skincare. Okay, number 4 is, did you always know YouTube would be a side gig, or do you ever want to be a full-time YouTuber? So in all honesty, if this became something that was my full-time career, I would really be open to that. Now, would I have my fingers in a few different pots? Yes, probably I would. You guys, my passion for doing hair and sharing some of those things is so great that I can't see like ever completely being out of that. So in my dream world, I would have the ability to do a little bit of both, but I definitely could see, you know, doing more YouTube and the flexibility of that. Like, and I don't mean that it's not hard work, because let me tell you guys, if you aren't a content creator, and I know people say this, like, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, but I would enjoy the flexibility of that. And, you know, Jeremy and I truly have a dream of having something that's a little bit more flexible, where we can do more traveling, kind of not be stuck in one spot. And so that would allow me that opportunity. So I think that that would be beautiful. So yeah, I would be totally open to that. But like I said, I definitely think I would still have little projects here and there that I would be doing. Obviously that is a long ways away. As I'm filming this video for you guys, I have like 720 subscribers. So your girl's got a while. I'll be cranking behind the chair for a while yet. So the 5th question is, what is your schedule like? When do you film and when do you edit? So I would say that it's not always like a set schedule, and especially, you know, once I am back to traveling a little bit more, that will have to change as well. But right now I tend to do, you know, more of my filming on my days off, which are typically Mondays and Tuesdays. I did actually start taking off Tuesdays in the salon to be able to do more behind the scenes work, whether that is editing videos for YouTube or it's, you know, some of my digital work that I do for Paul Mitchell. Some of those things, like, I just needed a little bit more of that time. So usually it's on Mondays and Tuesdays, but I slip little times in at other spots. Now, what I would love to be able to do is just do it in the mornings as I'm getting ready to go to the salon. But right now, in a world where I am wearing a mask for 10 hours a day at the salon, I don't enjoy having face makeup on underneath my mask. I just, it gives me the heebies. And so I usually pretty much every day just wear eye makeup. Like, I do my eye makeup, I do my eyebrows, and I'm good to go. So I think I would really like to be able to do something where I'm able to do a bit more filming in the morning, and especially if I'm already going to be putting on a full face, I might as well be able to take that as an opportunity to share with you guys sometimes. But in all reality right now, that just doesn't work out for me. So also, because of the situation at my salon, I'm not able to double book because I'm only able to have one person in my studio right now with occupancy. So I am actually taking some time during client processing times to be able to get a little bit of editing done in the break room. So I've just become a master of taking time that presents itself to me. Whenever that is, you guys, I've had times where, you know, Jeremy and I have a road trip that we're taking. He's maybe gonna go do an estimate for a job, and I'm hanging out in the car, like in his truck, doing editing, got my headphones on, and we're traveling somewhere. So, you know, you get it done. That's one thing about being, you know, still working full-time and doing this is I give credit, first of all, I give credit to anybody who is also a parent and has children like thrown into this whole mix. It's incredible, but you know, you definitely have to be good at managing your time for sure. All right, so that brings us actually right into number 6. How do you keep your YouTube channel organized? Do you plan videos ahead, or do you just film what you feel like? And I would say that it is a little bit of both. I have a running list of video ideas that I want to do. I do have some things scheduled for certain days, especially collaborations like the one I'm doing today with lovely Kelly. So there is a little bit of flexibility, but also some structure to it. Now, there are also times where what I thought I wanted to film maybe doesn't fit in with my schedule or doesn't fit in with something. Like I still want to do the lipstick tag, but my lips were like all crazy for a while, so there was no way I was going to be trying on like 10 different lipsticks for you guys. I would have been crying by the end of the video, so that one's kind of gotten pushed back. There's also times where maybe there's a new release that I am truly excited to review for you guys, and that one will get bumped ahead. So I try to keep it somewhat fluid and flexible, but always have some irons in the fire, if you will. Now, the other thing is I just have started getting into doing live videos. And by just, I mean, I just did my first one last night. And that is something that I fell in love with right off the bat. And my friend Yadi was like, oh, you're gonna get addicted to doing lives. And I can tell that that's gonna be the case. So that is definitely something that will be getting scheduled in just so that you guys will be able to be notified with enough advance notice that hopefully you can join in. All right, so number 7, this is a little bit of like a hot button topic here. So how do you feel about sponsored videos on YouTube? Have you or would you ever do one on your channel? So I absolutely think there is nothing wrong with doing sponsored videos if you are open and transparent about it. And legally, we are supposed to be doing that, right? Like there are obligations that we have to be stating that that is done. Now I know that there are little whispers out there in the community that that isn't always the case. I also think that, you know, when you've built up a relationship with someone that you watch and you truly trust their opinions and you feel like, you know, you really get a good vibe for them, it would be someone like I don't have a problem watching sponsored videos from content creators that I really enjoy. I'm like, good, go you. You're doing the work. And you guys, like, especially as a part-time YouTuber, I mean, you're not getting paid. And I don't know if you've ever looked into how you do get monetized, but in the beginning, when you are monetized, it is very little. And you know, what you gain from AdSense and all of that, it is such a small amount of income that for anybody who's gotten an opportunity to be able to receive some income from this, I think it's great if you are truly using something that you love. And I think that, you know, hopefully that is, again, that trust relationship that you've built up with someone. So I would absolutely do a sponsored video if someone approached me about it and it was something that I truly believed in and something that I had enough of the control over what I was saying, because just as I've like been digging into this, some brands are pretty picky on the way that they want you to relay information, and I think that that can become really inauthentic. So if it was a place that I could still have my own authenticity, my own thoughts, and it was a product that I truly loved, I would have no problem doing a sponsorship, and I have no problem watching sponsorships on other channels. All right, number 8 is, what do you think is the biggest challenge of doing YouTube part-time? Oh, just one. So aside from the like life, work, relationship, family, friends, showering, like between balancing out everything that you have to do in life, that is one of the main challenges. The other thing that I would say is in the beauty community, right now, in all honesty, the way that you grow your channel the fastest is to buy all of the things and review them the fastest. Like, go get the new thing, review it, put up your video right away, and then go buy another thing and review it and put it up right away. And There are a couple things that I don't love about that. The first one is when you are not receiving PR, you're not getting things in advance. To be able to get those up fast, you basically get to either just do a first impression or like you maybe use it once and then have to talk about it. So you can't do a true review if you want to get it up really fast. The other thing is it's expensive. Like if you were going to be that person that's going out and getting the new all the time, it's a lot of money because we as small content creators aren't getting PR. We aren't even, in all honesty, even getting a discount opportunity to be able to try things at less cost. So if you are wanting to hustle and really grow, that is your best opportunity here in this space, because those are the videos that do the best. And that's just not my vibe. Like, I want to review things that I'm really excited about. And honestly, there are things that I've run out and gotten, mostly because I really want to try them and I want to share that with you. But I'm never going to be that person that goes and buys all the things, because I don't want a bunch of makeup that I won't use or that I don't even really like. So that is a challenge, because it just means that, that authentic growth takes a little bit longer, and it can be a little bit disheartening, and you just have to keep on going, stay in your lane, and, do you. And I think that that's something that I also appreciate, because I know that the relationships that I have built, the subscribers that I have hopefully just truly been enjoying the content that I bring without it always being about the next new thing, right? So that is one challenge. And I know that I am not unique in that challenge. That is one that I've talked to a lot about with my content creator friends. It's something that is a big struggle in this community. And, that's just one of the things that we have to rise above, right? So that is all the questions. The siren's going off. This has been one of the loudest mornings here. Like, that's another thing. Maybe that's another challenge that I should talk about, is like the sound challenges. If you are not truly working in like a soundproof studio, there's always going to be things. There are going to be kids asking for snacks. There's going to be dogs running around. There's going to be sirens. We live next to a recycling center. So there's going to be all the noises, we all deal with that. And in all honesty, I actually kind of like that when I'm watching videos, because it just keeps it more real. Like, oh, this is a real person like me who has interruptions in life, and, it's just what happens. All right. So I got a little rambly there, but, that's sort of what happens here on my channel. So if you are coming over from Kelly's channel, welcome to the land of keeping it real and keeping it somewhat rambly. I'm not gonna lie. So that being said, if you are coming over from Kelly's channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I truly have some fun content planned for this new year. And if you are here on my channel and you haven't checked out KBella yet, please go over right now. I will make sure to link her channel up here so that you guys can all enjoy this sweet, wonderful woman. And again, thank you, Kelly, for asking me to do this collab with you. It was a lot of fun, and I hope that you all have enjoyed getting to see a little peek into my life. If you guys would like to see a little bit more of these like Q&A type videos, let me know in the comments down below. But for now, that's gonna be it. I will see you really soon. Would I probably still have train?